Welcome to my floor. I'm very excited to have you here. You know, we don't spend that much time on the floor and I just felt like it was a little left out, so let's sit on the floor. Recently, I was at a friend's house and her mother painted my middle finger with nail polish. Something about it was just really empowering and fun, and I really enjoyed it. It just made me feel like I could do anything and it didn't matter. I've never really worn nail polish out in public before, and just having my one middle finger painted was just this really freeing experience of just I don't care. And I don't know, it just meant a lot more to me than I expected, and I liked it a lot more than I expected. So today, I'm gonna paint my nails. I picked up this very beautiful glittery blue nail polish at CVS this morning, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about masculinity and my relationship with it and just stuff. For the longest time, I was so afraid of not being manly enough. It was just a very deeply ingrained fear inside of me that I wasn't enough of a man, and it's still kind of a thing that pops into my head quite often, and that's something I want to change as soon as I can. So by getting glittery blue nail polish and painting my nails, it's kind of like a test for me, or a challenge from myself to stop caring so much about whether or not I'm enough of a guy. It wasn't really a family pressure for me to be super manly. Growing up, I always heard common phrases be a man and stuff like that. It wasn't really them telling me to be manly that made me feel like I had to be manly. It was just kind of the way that I perceived masculinity that caused me to be like that. I have a very, very manly father. He is a professional arm wrestler. That is not a joke. He literally is a professional arm wrestler, and he works on cars, and he's super buff and scary. And growing up, your father is this big focal point of what a man should be. And so when I realized I wasn't like my dad, I was immediately trying to acclimate. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna paint my other hand? This is gonna be really hard. I wish I had a friend. Oh my gosh, I can already tell it's gonna be so bad. Oh, this is not my first time painting all of my nails, but this is the first time I already got it on my skin. But this is the first time I'm ever going to wear painted nails out in public. In Texas, I wouldn't recommend wearing nail polish out in public if you are fragile like me. I think y'all see me online and think wow, Conan must be the most confident person. He goes out and does whatever he wants. But I'm not like that at all. I'm actually a very quiet, very private person in public, and I'm really terrified of other people to the point where I don't like to order my own things. I don't like to talk to the waiters or waitresses. Really hate causing scenes or making people look at me. It's just not my thing. I'm very scared of it. On camera, I can be really, really open and not really care because I'm in my room. There's no one really to tell me that I can't be like this. But in public, I am quiet and scared. I knew that I shouldn't wear nail polish out in public in Texas because I'm fragile and I don't feel like being harassed. But in LA, which is where I currently am, I can wear nail polish outside and no one's gonna say a damn thing, except for maybe your nails look good. So this is a big test for me. It's a challenge for me to be more accepting of myself and to do whatever I want to do in terms of self-expression, regardless of what it says about my masculinity. I think I'm thinking into this a little too much. Growing up, masculinity was just such a big part of who I am because I'm not manly at all. Growing up, people always told me you're such a girly boy. No one ever looked at me and thought, that dude, that's a man. I just never exuded that aura. You can't even tell that they're blue. I'll do 12 layers. Huh? You dry? I think so. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. And growing up, being told that I was a girly boy really hurt me. I really hated it. But I've gotten to a point where I don't care because being compared to a girl, I'm fine with that. Girls are incredible, freaking amazing. So why would I be hurt by being compared to a girl? I'm just not like that anymore. And as a challenge for myself, especially with the new year here, I'm trying to be more of myself in public, in the public eye, and outside of my room, because who cares? If I'm living a life that I'm not myself, then that's not really much of a life. This is a really pretty color. I really hope that after 40,000 layers that you can tell that it's blue because I like that it's blue and it'll match my t-shirt. I've come a long way in terms of masculinity since I was a kid. I always fought with self-identity since the dawn of my creation. And believe it or not, I was a very boyish boy. And so when I was a boy, no one really questioned it because I was like really boyish. I like rode bikes and played with snails and got dirty and everything. But then the older you get, people expect you to like start being a certain way, but I never got that way. I was always really affectionate. I was always like attached to my mother, like sitting on her lap and like hugging her and kissing her, and I'm still that way. I am very affectionate of a friend and a child. When I was growing up, people kept telling my mom like, oh, like enjoy it while it lasts because it's gonna disappear soon, but it never disappeared. They all were like, my boys stopped loving me when they turned 14, and then I turned 14 and now I'm 19 and I still hug and kiss my mom all the time. I always really admired my mother, and I always loved watching her paint her nails and watching her put on her makeup. It was just like a sacred ritual to her, and it just seemed like so much fun, but I never let myself do it because I'm a guy and I can't do anything that's girly or else I'm no longer a man. I got the idea to paint my nails glittery blue because I really love the, oh my gosh, this is actually really challenging. I'm just gonna stop talking for a second. Oh, very nice. You still can't tell. Oh my gosh, you can't. Look at that. Oh. Just a side note, everyone always talks about my thumbs. I have a really intense hitchhiker's thumb, and every time I post anything with my hands in it, everyone's always like, what the heck is wrong with your thumb? So normal people's thumbs are like, they're like this, like, yay, good stuff, yes, thumb. But mine is like, it's like this. My thumb can... And everyone always makes fun of me. Stop making fun of my thumb. With that being said, I actually get complimented on my hands very often, so thank you for everyone who doesn't make fun of my thumbs and tells me that my hands are pretty. This is such a good color. Good choice, Conan. What was I talking about before I got on the... Oh yeah, I chose to paint... I'm also trying to just be more like myself, like I am in real life in videos. That is something I want to be this year. I chose to paint my fingers hollow glittery blue because I really love the YouTube channel Simply Nailogical. Love it. 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10. And I really wanted to get the peel off base coat that she always uses because taking the nails off is like the most satisfying thing in the whole wide world, but I bought it and it's gonna take 2 weeks to get here, so interesting. That's fine. I also bought acetone, which coincidentally matches this bottle of nail polish. So if I want to take these off, I can, but I'm trying not to. I'm gonna try to wear these and not care. It's gonna take a lot of energy in me to not care about having nail polish on though. I'm sorry. I'm actually an extremely self-conscious person and I don't really talk about it very much because I don't want to. I want to be very confident in who I am because I want to be a good example for y'all. Itchy nose. Whoa, my nose turned so red and it's still itchy, so I have to turn it more red. Wow. I'm gonna do like 7 more layers and then I will come back to y'all with a grand reveal.
Wow, incredible. Wow. So beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. In the comments below, tell me what color I should paint my nails next because I'm gonna keep doing it. I need to keep challenging myself to be myself. Also, if you've ever struggled with masculinity or femininity or anything with self-expression, let me know in the comments because I always look for solace in other people, and I think that other people who are looking for a little boost in confidence to be themselves would appreciate seeing some nice, happy, supportive comments down there. I'll see you guys in a couple days with a brand new video. God bless and goodbye.